Hi there. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everybody in the United States had a good Thanksgiving and everybody else around the world is staying as healthy as possible. I wanted to bring an important topic to your attention. Last night when I was falling asleep, I didn't have any idea what I was going to talk about today. But then I just, I said, okay, the universe will bring it to me. It always does. And just like I thought. This morning I was talking to a really good friend of mine, and we were talking about our lives and how they're changing and things we're frustrated with and things we're excited about, and just everyday things that people talk about. And I realized, I had a ding 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 moment when she and I were talking, and um, I thought, oh, you know what? Yeah, that's a good topic. And my topic is the rules of the universe. Now, I only have three of them, and I'm sure there's quite a few more, but I have the three that are really prominent in my mind because all three of these were going to be, I was going to be the first one on the planet that made the universe change. Yeah, pretty much. Because I didn't want to. Healthy, out of control ego. And just so you know, that was me. I still have a healthy ego, but it's in check now. My higher self is actually in charge now, and I like the balance. It's good. The ego has my personality, and the higher self carries my soul and my inner being, my true self, the love inside of me. And so finding the balance in those two is magical. Anyway, so I wanted to give you these three rules that I found because really I have quite a hard head, and I was going to I was going to go easy on myself and not do all the hard work and everything. So the first rule is the universe will not bend to your will, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, how long you do it, how many times you do it. Nope. You have got to swallow your pride and surrender and say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing here. It's not working. What do I do? And that's not easy to do when you're stubborn, hard-headed, and like me, I'm an old soul. So, really strong. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, if you've got a really strong ego and sense of small self, then giving up control and surrendering to something you cannot see is a little difficult. Well, for me, I've always had a knowing that the universe had my back. Just always. I don't know how I know, I just know. So it was still hard for me, but it was easier than it can be for other people because I know that the universe really does have my back. And the second rule I want to talk about was you have to do your own work. You cannot listen to other people and think, oh, yeah, that sounds really cool. Yeah, all right. Uh, and ride their coattails and, just kind of skate by without, you know, doing the surrender, without giving up control. And I don't mean like, control of it has to be my way. That's the control I'm talking about. You have to not be so rigid and not so, it just, this is it. I'm going to make it happen. When you're in that mode, it's just, it's not good. Okay. Something might happen, but it's not going to bring you lots of joy. And then the third rule that I have found, like I said, there's more than three, I'm sure, and I'll find them and I'll write them down and I'll tell you about them. But for now, three's a good number to look at. You've got to let go of all your attachments. And there's a post out there on Facebook. I'm on Facebook a lot, so look me up, follow me. And I do a lot of posts. I do a lot of posts on funny things and jokes or whatever, because we all need to laugh. Because if you don't laugh, life's not really worth living. And inspiration. And there was this post that had a picture of Yoda on it, and it said, "Train yourself to let go of the things that you fear to lose or are afraid to lose. And I thought, well, you know what? That's really, really true. But man, when you're afraid to lose something, letting go of it is nearly impossible unless the universe steps in. And I follow tarot, and I have a few that are my favorite ladies who read tarot on YouTube. And they're reading the cards. Now I do my own, but I don't dive in like they do. But whenever they pull a tower card, they're like, "Oh, the tower card is basically the universe going, okay, let's shake things up." And sometimes it's horrible, and sometimes it's a surprise. But whatever it is, it's going to shake you up. So you have to change what you're doing so you can pay attention. And a lot of people miss it. I missed it. I don't know how many times I missed it. It was just, what? Yeah, I've got some 2x4, marks on my forehead. It's like, whack, you didn't get it. So we're going to give it to you again. Whack. And it's like, okay, fine, I get it. It took me a while to get it, but I finally did start paying attention. Okay, you don't have to hit me anymore. I'm getting it. When you start paying attention, life doesn't hit so hard. And those tower moments aren't so dramatic and hideous, but they do still happen. But attachment for me was making sure that my loved ones, were okay and everything went the way it was supposed to, and I had everything planned out, and this is how my life was going to look, and I was attached to that. I was attached to making sure that everything was okay and everything was just so, and didn't change too much, and everybody kind of like rolled with it, and everything stayed pretty much the same, which is boring after all. And wow, yeah, the attachment thing was pretty scary. And now on the other side, I'm pretty much detached from absolutely everything. Material things don't mean to me what they used to, like, at all. I mean, I appreciate what I have. Don't get me wrong. I love my home. I love my car. I love everything I have. Everything has a story behind it, and I love my life. I couldn't say that 5 years ago. I couldn't say that. And I realized that letting go of attachments to people and things was one of the biggest things that I could do. It was one of the scariest things that I've done, but you get past it. You keep going. The human spirit is amazing, and the will to live is tremendous. And learning to see the world as it really is instead of how people are telling you to see it is awesome. It's amazing when you let go of all the things that people are saying, like, well, this is life, this is how it's always been, and this is how we do it. And when you let go of that and just really bring it back in and listen to your heart, listen to your soul, do the work that you need to do, face the darkness in your life, the hard times, the toxicity, whatever it is that you went through as a child or a young adult or an older adult, it doesn't matter. We all have our issues and we all handle it differently, but we all have to do the work. And when you humble yourself and you let go of having to have the outcome a certain way, and the expectation that it's got to be my way or the highway, that kind of thing. Well, it ends up being the highway mostly. When you have that kind of attitude, life seems to have found a balance, and it feels delicious to me. I don't know another word. I guess I could say my usual yummy. but it's not like, like a big occurrence. It's not like this grandiose thing that happens in your life. It's the way the universe works, and I love it, is so subtle and simple and easy, and and what's peaceful is another word. It's just the answers that come are like, really? That's it? It's that simple? You're kidding me, right? I mean, if you really look at it, the universe's answers aren't that hard. If you really like look back on your life and go, wow, I worried for nothing. I made that a mountain out of a molehill. There's so much that we make so difficult for ourselves that we don't have to. And so these three rules are pretty important when you're starting on your healing journey. Got to ask yourself, am I trying really hard to do something? And you absolutely know when you need to do something, let something go, stop doing something, whatever it is. You know when you got to do it. Your ego is going to go, no, it's okay. You can keep doing it. It's all right. It's all right. No, it's not. If you know, and I know you know, just pay attention. Let it go. That little nagging feeling that you're feeling, like, yeah, I really should quit doing that. Do it. Trust me. I've grabbed on and held on to things, and I'm not going to let go. No. And it's like, you know what? I'm not getting where I want to be. So I'm going to let it go. And it was like the next day, I was, really? It's like, as soon as you really, really commit to it, decide whatever it is that you're looking at and going, I just can't. Once you decide to do it, the universe goes, oh, okay, I got it. You really mean it this time. And then whoosh, something starts to change. It may not be exactly what you want, but you can feel the shift, and you can feel what you want is right over there. And all you got to do is just keep going. Don't go back, because that doesn't work. I tried it. Doesn't work. Keep going. And be okay with the time it takes. It's not easy for me to say because I like speed. I like going fast. But, that's another lesson. The universe does not bend to your will. So I had to learn how to go slower and be okay with taking my time. And I'm telling you, it's not easy, but it's definitely worth it. So if you have any questions or you want to leave a comment, you can do that below, or send me an email. My email address is down below. And I'd love it if you liked, shared, or subscribed. If you subscribe, hit the little bell, and YouTube will let you know when I post a video. Anyway, until next week, I hope you all stay well, and have a good one, all right? Take care. Bye.